Hey, what's going on, horror fans? It's good to go back with Shelf 29. Let's get in this. First up, I have The Devil's Nightmare and Messiah of Evil. It's a really cool double pack here, double feature. Devil's Nightmare stars. What the hell is her name? She's really hot. Erica Blank, Eurosex star. Is a succubus sucking the life out of men. Really good movie. Messiah of Evil will do when we get into the M's because I got a better version of that from, I believe, Code Red. But Devil's Nightmare is a good movie. Dead and Deader, kind of a zombie film, I guess. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. This is the original. This is a made-for-TV film from the 70s. Really creepy film. I love the voiceovers, the creepy atmosphere with the house, these little goblin type things running around all the way and terrorizing Ken Darby. This is a really good one. An example of how a TV made movie can really be a great, excellent. Right up there with Bad Ronald. Dead and Buried from Dan O'Bannon, rest in peace. Starring a very young Robert Englund. This movie kind of fell through the cracks for a while, but I think it's starting to kind of get the recognition that it deserves. Very unique zombie film, very unique. Like probably one of the most unique concepts for a zombie film you'll ever see. Potter's Bluff, they love the seaside town, the atmosphere, the locals, definitely the dreaded needle scene in the hospital. This is a good film. Dobbs is awesome. The guy that played Charlie's uncle in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is in this. Excellent. Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. This one was awesome. James During at his asshole-ish best. Laurie Drake is a tortured soul, kind of a mentally handicapped individual that everyone thinks is bad, but he's really nothing but a sweet, lovable guy. But this little girl gets bit by a dog, and then he's blamed for her murder. Excellent film. Then he comes back for revenge. That's when the fun starts. I usually watch that movie around Halloween. The Devil's Ken Russell film. Still yet to be released. Entirely uncut, but this is probably as close as you'll get for now. Oliver Reed at his best. Diabolical best, I guess. This is the movie that kind of creates that whole, along with Mark of the Devil and stuff like that, that old 70s Satanic Panic style stuff. Excellent film. Dark City. Dracula AD, 1972. Another Christopher Lee Dracula film. This one stars Peter Cushing, and this is kind of... I don't know, their last one was Satanic Rites of Dracula, that's right. This was one before that, but yeah, this is still a good one. Caroline Munro. It's beautiful. I think this is her first starring role for Hammer. Good movie. Good psychedelic soundtrack in that one. The Dentist. Corbin Bernstein is a insane motherfucker. You really believe that he is really a tortured soul, man. This movie makes me afraid of the dentist even more than I already am. Don't watch it before you go to the dentist. Oh man, it's a classic here. Devil's Backbone, modern classic. Guillermo del Toro, one of my favorite films by him. Creepiest atmosphere, characters that you don't know who to trust, kind of story. Very creepy film. Devil's Backbone was classic. Check it out. There's a really good Criterion version to get. Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. I grew up on this film. I love this. Really good, diabolical. Al Pacino is the devil, man. Can't go wrong. The Dark Room. I do not remember this movie at all. I don't even think I've ever seen it. Ellie Cornell of Halloween 4 is in it, I guess. I'll have to check this out. The Dark Room. Stephen King's Desperation by Nick Garris. I like this one. It's pretty good. Ron Perlman is really creepy in this movie as a diabolical sheriff, possessed sheriff. This is a really good one. The Devil's Dolls. This one I enjoyed. This was a really good modern horror film. A classic example of how movies like this are where it's at as far as horror goes. More underground stuff, produced stuff. IFC Midnight always puts out good shit. This one's good. Dark Remains. I heard about this through an old fango. This is one of the creepiest movies I've ever seen, actually. There's scenes in this movie that even creep me out. I actually have a cabin up north that looks exactly identical to the cabin in this film, so that's pretty creepy. Every time I watch it, I think of that. But yeah, Dark Remains is awesome. Check it out. One that kind of fell through the cracks I think more people should see. Diary of a Cannibal. I don't really remember it. The Dark Ride, this one's really good. Robert Englund was in this. This is one of those After Dark Horror Fest 8 films to die for. I believe this is their first edition. Yeah, this is a good one. One of the better ones. Actually, most of those movies are good. You never know what you're going to get in those packs. Those are really good. The Death Kiss of Bela Lugosi. This is a movie before Dracula again, kind of like Devil's Daughter. 1932. Actually, no, this is after Dracula. I'm sorry. But this is pretty good. He's pretty good in this one. Actually, Bela is good in every role they throw him in. Whether it's a bad movie or not, he always makes the best of the best situation. But The Death Kiss is pretty good. Check it out. And the last movie I have is the classic Frederick Marsh and the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde from 1932. This one, Wally Westmore's makeup is just unbelievable for its time. The transformation scene. I think Jack Pierce for Wolfman 41 surpassed it, but this one for its time was just unbelievable. It also comes with Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde from 41 with Spencer Tracy and Irving Bergman. Good pack, really cool. Alright, there you go, guys. Thank you all for watching and subscribing. I'll be back with shelf 30? Shit, we're at 30 already? Damn. And also, these shelves are, these aren't really shelves, they're more rows. I don't know why I call them shelves, but they're more rows. But I'm doing this on my shitty phone, and I can only get like so many minutes, so I can only show like 20 movies. Otherwise, these would go faster, but I apologize. But thank y'all for watching and subscribing. Let's get gore. Go forever. Oh boy. Somebody's lazy today. Are you lazy? Yeah, she's really lazy today. It's pretty shitty outside, so she kind of gets like this. You want to say something? You haven't said something in a while. No? Come on. You gonna be shy? You gonna be shy? Meow? Have a nice weekend, guys. Later.